Hey guys, this is G. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning Live video. Today we're going to take a look at the All-Star promo players. I've seen a couple of videos done on it. I feel like people haven't done as good a job on it as they could or should. So I want to try to do a little bit better. We're going to jump right into it. We're starting at the bottom. Brad Brock. I can't argue with this card much. One complaint I have is relief pitchers seem to have lower velocity ratings than they deserve. Next, you got Steven Wright. He has 47 velocity, which he deserves because he's a knuckleballer. Although he doesn't have a knuckleball. He's got a four-seam fastball and a curveball, which makes this card obsolete right now. That being said, it's not the worst injustice. You get Stephen Vogt, 90 field, 90 throw. This is the best throwing arm on a catcher, which I don't think he's known for his throwing arm personally. If I'm wrong, let me know. However you want to do that. Next you got Matt Wieters, 89 throwing. He had Tommy John surgery on his arm. His throwing should be like 80. Next you got Wilson Ramos, 87 throwing. For catchers, throwing is the number one stat. Their hitting stats, I am not going to complain about. Because catchers can hit okay, but they're not the best hitters. You got Marcelo Ozuna, Michael Saunders. Let's look at big, sexy Bartolo Colon. I like his stats. 62 velocity. Yeah, he doesn't throw gas anymore. How does Salvador Perez only have 89 throwing when Vogt has 90? Perez is the best defensive catcher in the game, year in, year out. For him to not have the best defensive stats, I don't like it. His hitting stats, I think, are on point. There's Julio Teheran. Chris Sale, 61 velocity. You're telling me Chris Sale throws slower than big, sexy Bartolo Colon? That is absolute idiocy. Sale's throwing in the mid-90s. I don't think Colon can even hit 90 anymore. He can maybe hit 90, 91. Yeah, Aaron Sanchez. I think it'd be cool if the pitchers that didn't start the All-Star game, even if they were starters for their normal cards or relievers. Just a little thought. Yeah, AJ Ramos, Kelvin Herrera, Jonathan Lucroy, 90 throwing, 80 fielding. I'm not as familiar with his arm. His offensive stats, definitely good. Could even be better because he was an offensive beast last year. Then you got Will Harris, Aledmys Diaz, Jose Quintana. I don't think he throws that much faster than Chris Sale to have 10 velocity points higher. You got Johnny Cueto, Alex Colomé. He's got some of the best velocity out of the bullpen. There's only one exception we'll get to. You got Mark Melancon, Brandon Belt, dual position versatility, nice card. Ian Desmond, why can't he play shortstop? Will Myers. See, I think this is probably the most juiced card in the game. Personal opinion, I might be wrong. He's not the best at anything, but he's just so well-rounded. Carlos Beltran, give him 58 running. He's 40. Jake Arrieta, I'm surprised he's only an 81, but his stats are decent. Adam Duvall, he should have lower contact, higher power. He's a homer or bust type guy. Ben Zobrist, solid. Carlos Gonzalez. Eduardo Nunez is the fastest All-Star card. He's not that fast in real life. As a Twins fan who enjoyed having him on the team until we traded him at the deadline last year, he's just not all that. Drew Pomeranz. His stamina should be a little lower, velocity a little higher. Klubat, great. Rodney, I don't know how he has 73 velocity. That's ridiculous, and I'll get to it briefly. Why? Daniel Murphy needs more power. Jackie Bradley Jr., a little more running, my opinion. Dallin Betances, 85 velocity. Absolutely deserving of it. Then you got Addison Russell, who I think is another guy. Lower his contact, raise up his power. John Lester. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Jay Bruce, 89 power. Okay. Bryce Harper, I know he had a bad year last year. His power's still way better than that. His contact should probably be a little bit worse. But he's got a great eye, which he has in real life. Odubel Herrera, not too bad. Maybe make him a little faster. Hamill, 71 velocity. He doesn't throw that hard, given what these other velocity ratings are. Mark Trumbo, very well done. High power, lower contact. Andrew Miller, 72 velocity. This man throws a lot harder than a 72 velocity, just based on what other guys were given for ratings. You got Edwin Encarnacion, Miguel Cabrera. Most of these guys I'm fine with. Cabrera, insane hitting stats. Machado, great fielding plus great hitting. Altuve, great contact. His power, about right. Lester Posey, 88 field, 87 throw. I feel like he got disrespected, and his hitting stats, decent but not that great. But for a catcher, very solid. You got Corey Seager, Nolan Arenado. This is a card I would get. How does Kenley Jansen only have 74 velocity? He throws absolute gas. Then you got Mookie Betts. I feel like his contact should be more well-rounded. But hey, he's fast and powerful, and that's awesome. You got Juris Familia, Donaldson, Lindor. Lindor, I think, should have more power, too. You got Max Scherzer. Another guy I think throws harder than he's given credit for. Bogarts. Goldsmith's a very fast first baseman, 85 speed. Rizzo. You got Trout, absolute beast of a card. Then I'm surprised Cano's so high. Bryant, Britton, and Eric Hosmer, the best player in the game, because I'm almost certain he's the 2016 All-Star Game MVP. Great contact hitter. He's not that powerful, but outside of the fact I think his overall is just too high, the stats reflect him as a player in whole. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, smash the like button. Comment if I skipped over any players. I tried to mention them all by name. I might not have looked into all their stats as much as you would have liked me to. If I didn't mention Chris Bryant and Zach Britton, there I just did. But subscribe if you're new for more MLB Perfect Inning Live content. I'm G. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, and as always, peace out.